Okay, hello YouTube. I'm going to play a couple of 3-minute games and see what happens. I'm not playing on my usual handle. I do this just when I'm distracted. I play on this other handle. I don't like to play on my regular handle when I don't have the ability to have 100% focus. So, like in this situation, I guess I'm talking while I'm playing, so I know I'm going to play worse. So, I'm playing on this other handle. I play significantly worse on this handle. My regular handle, Chess Rehab, is like 2500, and on this handle, I'm rated like 2350, which is fair because, as you can see, I'm eating up the clock right now, and I'm doing nothing but talking. So it's pretty fair. So F3, I'm actually just going to transpose back into the main line with F3. Like the main line here is Bishop C. Whoa. I thought I was going to transpose back into the main line until I play Bishop D, Queen D2. Like on Bishop C4, I usually just transpose back into the main line with D6, although Queen A5 is a possibility there, or Queen B6, I think. Bishop C4, Queen B6 is supposed to be okay, but it's not as great as you might think. Like A3 is an interesting idea there that was introduced by Paul Keres back in the 1950s. Most people really don't know the theory here. They think they know it, but they don't actually know it. The theory is a little bit more nuanced than people think. But Queen D2 is a very well-known mistake. So you can play D5 in one move. And here, black is supposed to have completely equalized. And you see, here's the thing. If I was playing on my regular handle, I would have eaten up 0 clock time. I've eaten up a minute and 5 seconds, all on moves that, honestly, I probably would have pre-moved had I been doing this like, if I was really focused. And this is why this is my burner handle. So here, this should just be advantage black. Not a very exciting advantage black, just advantage black. Okay, I'll trade everything if he lets me, because I think his pawn structure is pretty inferior right now. So bishop e6, and black is just a little bit better because this pawn is pathetic. And that's like the only reason. So we're going to trade everything. We're going to cover the 7th rank, so he can't infiltrate. We're going to play king g7 to e5 eventually. And this should just be clear advantage black. If he lets, you know what, I'm going to just toy with this idea, because if he lets me exchange rooks, it's really just kind of game over. Because you can't win with the isolated pawn. Okay, so there, and then here. Okay, he's trying to get a queenside pawn majority. That's the right thing to do, but I will also have a pawn majority. I could play e5, and okay, he's doing this really in a clever way. His isolated pawn is weak, but his queenside pawn majority should count for something, and his king position should count for something. So it's not so clear that he's worse here. Or it's not so clear that he's significantly worse. I think it's still kind of clear that he's worse. But even now, I'm not so sure. Because if I play e5 and he plays g4, I don't know what to do. This gets interesting. I think I have to play h5. I'm down to 49 seconds to his minute 58, and these types of king opponent games can be very complex. So I have to be very cautious. I think here I actually have to play like f6, and then g5 is a very interesting threat. Okay, I need to play e5 just to gain this tempo, and then to gain this kind of space. Oh, I think I just played ugly chess. No, he's tempoed. So now I win this pawn. Should be... it's going to be tricky to win. I can give it a college try, though. Okay, either I'm winning or I just blew it. I don't know if he played correctly here. I'm going to analyze after just to see. Yeah, this is pretty much over. 13 seconds. So he's going to play this out just because I'm low on the clock, but I'm not going to play very slowly. So in a minute, he might just resign just because this is kind of silly. Or maybe he'll play it out. I'm curious. This is something that I like to check on myself. Like, how accurate was I in that king opponent game? I'm kind of curious. So we're going to run the engine, and of course I'm going to go back to the point where I'm kind of curious if I was a little bit too... No, the computer likes it. Because I thought maybe I was being too ambitious with this. But yeah, I guess I'm just winning. I didn't really count, so I didn't know for sure. Because I thought maybe EF5. I hadn't really counted, and I didn't. But yeah, I'm way ahead of the game here. Because he can't. That's the other thing, is I was afraid maybe he could just get back. But I can box out. So here, yeah, this is the point. If king here, 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 and then here. I was worried that he was going to be able to box my king out, and then I would be too far away from his pawn. But it looks like I did everything about right. I think the endgame was equal because of his space. So like right in here I thought it was equal. I think h5 was... Oh, e5. Okay, yeah, e5 right away. And then I killed that pawn. Okay, that's the idea. h5. Okay, now just e5 at any point. Okay, e5 at any point wins. Okay. So that's good to know. I had it the whole time. The two isolated pawns gives black a winning advantage here. Because I can play e5 and a5, and the king gets boxed out. All I have to do at that point is tempo the king, and then king takes c5 is winning. Okay, interesting. Okay, I got time for one more. We'll make this into a 10-minute video. Might go a little over. Okay, so I'm white this time. Yay! I already feel like I have a major advantage because I'm white. So we have a started out as a perk, turned into a Philidor. We're playing the queen d4 line. So like knight c6, bishop b5 is a main line. This is also a main line. But now, when the knight goes to c6, we're just going to retreat to d2. I don't know, do I retreat to d2 anyway? I think I just play e5 in this line. I don't remember like 100% what the theory is here. But I remember gaining this tempo is usually a good thing. Yuck. Like normally when I say yuck, it's because I think my opponent's position is terrible. That's like a secret to listening to me talk about chess, is when I say yuck, it's not because I think I did something bad. It's because I think my opponent did something that just looks gross and that I can't fully understand. Can I just play... That is the question. I want to play rook e1, but I think bishop d6 saves. The other option is bishop c4 when knight on b to d7 might be good, but I mean, it feels like anything is good for me here. I really want to play bishop c4 because I want to play rook he1, and okay, so we're just going to go with the move that I'm nearly positive leads to some sort of advantage for white. Yeah, that's a little frustrating though. But okay, so queen g3, or queen f4, and he can't hit me again. He's got knight h5, which is not great. Well, he's got knight h5 against anything. Queen g3, queen e4. My clock is ticking while I figure this out. This is usually where I eat up the clock. I have to make a queen move. Young players will just move their queen because they don't know and they don't care. I'll sit here and agonize over what's the absolute best square to move the thing to. This is why young players are always beating me on time. I'm always losing on time because they just would have made the move and not even worried about it. And then we would get here, and then we would play chess anyway. So rook he1. This has got to be winning. Look at everything hanging. Okay, people, how do I win it? G4 looks solid. Knight e4 looks solid. I'm down to 1 minute, 6 seconds. Do I just play like bishop takes? Boy, that's boring, but it should win. Like, I'm just thinking bishop takes f7, king takes f7, and then queen c4. And I don't know how he holds. Oh, my knight's hanging. That's probably how he holds. I don't know, so many moves here. Let's just try g4. A different boring move. Oh, he can do that? Really? None of this can be right, right? What do we do here? What if I just hold it like this? I really don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm winning, though. Because, like, I think, honestly, like, knight f6, can he survive? Okay, so we take. I'm at 18 seconds. This is what I get for talking and playing. Boom. Boom. Yeah, whatever. Resigns! Yay! I win. Was that totally winning? It was totally winning, right? Yeah, I have mate in 7. Is Ricky 7 best? Yes, Ricky 7 was best. Was I just winning this whole time, though? Okay, so G4 is best, H6, knight CE4. So I stumble on the right idea? I was just winning, like no matter what. Okay. And when I agonized over Queen G3, was Queen G3 best? Oh, see, the computer agonized as well. It was like looking at multiple. See, when I agonize, the computer also agonizes. Sign of a strong player. Yeah, everything looks right on the money here. Yeah. So you can take the queen right away or take the knight. I wanted to threaten mate. Now it's pretty obvious, although the computer prefers check. Okay, fine. That's all winning. Okay. And then I was thinking like king f6, and then, yeah, knight h7. King here, and then some discovery. I wasn't thinking bishop d5, though. That's way fancier than I was thinking bishop b3, because I like to anchor pieces. And then king h8, and then knight f6. This is kind of the path I was going down. And then rook h7 is unstoppable, right? Okay. Yeah, okay, so 2 games, 2 wins. I don't know. Hopefully you found those ideas helpful. Hopefully you learned something from like kind of how I talk through my game. Even though like I think I play significantly worse when I talk through my game, just because I'm spending time talking and I'm not spending time thinking. So I don't know how these people do it all the time. Anyways, thank you very much for watching.